Good morning, AST. My name is Pam Brown, and I'm a first-year student in the AST's United Church Ordained Ministry stream. First of all, I'd like to draw your attention to the beautiful Vermilion River that runs one street over from Trinity United Church in Capriol. That's the picture that you see on the screen. I hope that all have been successful in the tasks that you set out for Reading Week, which is now in our rear view mirror. I want to send out a big birthday wish to our fellow student in ministry, Diane Tate. Happy birthday, Diane. So as the snow comes down in lively this morning, I, for one, am pouting already. However, the other day I was between appointments in the city of Sudbury. So I parked at a favorite spot called Lily Creek. And I'll often get out on a nice day and stroll the boardwalk. Yet on a rainy and cold weather day like this was, I sat in my vehicle facing the marsh. It was quite the show to watch and listen to the ducks and other creatures which inhabit there. It was time to work on a sermon. True story. In front of the tree-lined backdrop, Lily Creek faces a fenced-in ball field with a pathway leading to it from the parkway where I sat. Hugging the path is filled with cattails and marsh and is loaded with ducks playing about. And as the rain fell, I spied this lone person out within the fenced-in field with their half-grown puppy. The dog was off-leash, and the owner carried an orange ball. She would throw the ball onto the grass, and the pup would meander to the ball, nose it around, and then sit and wait for its master to come to the ball, or would simply walk away from it. The owner would have to go to the ball that she had thrown, pick it up, and throw it again, only to have the pup go to the ball, play with it some, and again wait on the owner to come and toss it in another direction. Each time she would pick up the ball, I could tell she was speaking to the dog, and I was way too far away to know what she was actually saying by the way she was interacting. But I wonder what she was saying to the pup. I continued to watch the interaction, and after some numerous tosses and the master walking to the pup and picking up the ball to throw it again, all the while I continued to imagine that there must have been some encouraging dialogue that accompanied each encounter. What she didn't do was that she never once withheld the ball. Never did she punish the pup for not listening to her to bring her the ball, nor did she tap the pup on the nose for not paying attention. So I kept on watching until the pup picked up the ball and ran back to the master and dropped the ball at her feet. And the master seemed over the moon, delighted as the pup jumped. And I imagined many good puppy messages were shared. For the rest of their time playing together, the pup would exuberantly return the ball, and ignoring the rain, they played and played. So getting back to our wondering of what we think that master might have been saying to her pup each time she'd toss the ball and have to go and retrieve it in order to throw it again. I think she was saying, "Good puppy, you'll get this. I love you, and I always will be with you. I'll keep coming to you and offering you the ball. And maybe one of these times, you'll bring it back to me. Yet, I'll keep on loving you." Right? Well, maybe you imagined something a bit different. Yet I think about this master and her pup, And I consider our relationship with God and how when in Matthew 22, verses 35 and 36, Jesus is pressed by the Pharisee to answer this question about what matters most in a life. Debbie Thomas shares that Jesus doesn't say to what matters the most is believing the right things. He doesn't say maintain personal and doctrinal purity. He doesn't say worship this or attend church like that. No, in this moment, he doesn't say even read your Bible or pray every day or preach the gospel to every living creature. What Jesus simply says is, he says love. That's it. Love. This is our hopeful good news for today. I hope that this word love will not get old through never-ending reigns. That we're not alone and that we live in God's world. Not a world may be made by you and me, but God's. And the simple rule that we're to love God and to love our neighbor. God will wait for us even as we patiently, he is patient and we ignore God. When we stray from offering gratitude and when we mess up in our relationships and mistreat each other and mistrust. When we challenge others out of fear or arrogance. When we dismiss the needs of our hurting world, God patiently waits and is wondering what is next for us to endeavor with our Creator. I'll leave you with some words from a black book of prayer that I hope inspires and comforts you into this day and into this week ahead. The world now is too dangerous and too beautiful for anything but love. May your eyes be so blessed you see God in everyone. Your ears so you hear the cry of the poor. May your hands be so blessed that everything you touch is a sacrament. Your lips so you speak nothing but the truth with love. May your feet be so blessed you run to those who need you. And may your heart be so open, so set on fire, that your love changes everything. So may the blessing of the God who created you, loves you and sustains you be with you now and always. May it be so. Have a good day, fellow students and faculty.